Now you've added your camera. So now you're good to go. Now, if you want it to look like this, that's fine. It can look like this, or you can go through Google Hangouts. But like this is kind of boring. It's kind of nice to add a little bit of text, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And that's rather easy. Again, on your sources over here, you click on the plus button. And what you want to do is add text. Now you can leave it just like this, or you can call it anything you want. Let's say you want people to subscribe to you. So you can put in subscribe, just like I'm going to, if you learn how to spell. And I'm going to do that right now. So there's subscribe, just like that. So we're going to type in please subscribe, just as an example. Just bear with me. I'm doing that now. I'm surprised I didn't misspell it. Now, there's your please subscribe right there. You just created it. It was that fast. So now you can bring that down here, and then if you go over here to the corner, left click and hold it down, and then move it, you can make this as big or small as you want. But if you notice, it's kind of bland. I mean, this is what a lot of people like to do on their live streams, which is fine. You can do that. And it says please subscribe, but it might conflict with something that's in the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to spruce up this please subscribe just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to right click on this, and we're going to click on properties. We're going to move this window just a little bit out of the way so we can see the please subscribe down here. Now, if you want, you could spruce this up by selecting a different font that's in your computer. Now, you may not have this font that I'm using. I'm going to pick this one as an example, but you have lots of fonts to choose from, and they all have different looks. In this case, I'm going to pick this font because I already have it installed, and I'm going to click the OK button. And as you can see, it shows up down here. I'm going to enlarge this so you can see what it looks like. But it still looks a little off. It doesn't look right. So you don't want to be plain like everybody else. So you want to add some color. You want to add some pizzazz to this. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this gradient button right here. Now when you click on the gradient button, you can choose between two different colors. In my case, I like yellow and red because, well, I'm FiremanCV. So we're going to click on select color, and I'm just going to go as an example with a bright red color, and then I'm going to click OK. And as you can see, it shows you the preview up here, and you can see it down here. In this case, I'm going to get rid of the white. I want it to be a bright yellow. And then I'm going to click OK. And then you can see what it looks like. And click the OK button. And now you can see what it looks like. So it's pretty cool. But now you're still going to worry about, you can see my microphone in the background here. You have to worry about that. So there's a way to compensate. And the way to compensate is right click on the subscribe button again. And then click on properties. And you're going to bring this and drag this up out of the way if you can. And you're going to scroll down just a little bit. And if you notice, it says background color. And it says select color. You're not going to do that. What you're going to do is you're going to drag this. And as I drag this, you're going to see this change and this change down below. Now, as you watch, you're going to see this change. So, in other words, you don't have to worry about the microphone. It's not completely black, but just a little bit black. And that's it. And then I'm going to off click. So now you can see that stays there no matter what kind of actions going in the background or something that's happening in the background. It looks halfway decent. Now that's creating text. Now let's say you want to get fancy with the text, like a lot of people do when they have it scrolling and all of that. Well, that's easy to do too. You simply right click on your subscribe, and now you want to click on filters this time. Now you're going to have to bring this down just a little bit so you can see what it's doing. I'm going to bring this up here. I'm going to shrink this a little bit more. Now under filters you have many options. This is where you're going to get your scrolling from. So you're going to click on the plus button, and you're going to see a scroll option right here. Click on the scroll. Now you can rename this, or you can just leave it like it is and click OK. So now it's going to give you a preview when you make any changes right here and right here. Now if you want this to scroll horizontally, you can adjust the speed. But here's the problem. If you notice, there's no gap in here. So what you have to do is you're going to have to go in and change that. So I'm going to put this back to 0, or try to put it back to 0. Hold on. Like that. And we're going to close this out. We're not going to make any changes. We're going to right click on this again. We're going to click on properties. Now see where it says please subscribe? You're going to put a space in there. and then you're going to put a dash, just like this. It's that simple. Then click OK. Now that dash is in there only for the purpose of the scrolling. Now we're going to try to scroll this again. Right-click on your subscribe, and then your filters. And if you notice, the filter's already in there for your scroll. We're going to bring this up out of the way. So now when we scroll this, there's going to be a little bit of a dash separating the please and the subscribe. So that's how you get your scrolling text in there. And you can adjust this as fast as you want or as slow as you want. You can also make it go the other way, like that. Now, if you don't want it to go scrolling left to right, you can have it go vertical as well, just like this. Or you could have it go the other way. And if you really want to get fancy with it, you can scroll it like this, and you can do a vertical scroll, so it looks like that. So you could be different from everybody else if you wanted to take this route and do that. In my case, I don't want to. I don't want to use that please subscribe button. Now let's say you did something like this and you don't like it. Well, if you don't like it, click on the scroll and hit the minus button, and it removes the scroll completely when you click on the yes. So now you can go back and click close, but you still have that dash in there. Right click on your subscribe, and then properties, and remove your dash. It's that simple, like this, and then hit your backspace again and click OK. There's your please subscribe button. Position it anywhere you want to put it. You can put it anywhere you want. Doesn't matter where it is. Once you have it where it is, or where you want it to be, you want to make sure you click on that lock button, because if you don't, and you have other things on the screen, it's easy to move this all over the place. So again, click on that lock button. Now you have your please subscribe button down there. So you have to experiment with the colors and get it right, but it's that simple to do. There's nothing to it.